Good morning, gang. Good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome back to this week's Bitcoin update. First and foremost, remember, nothing discussed is financial advice. It's for educational purposes only, and it's my view of the markets. Now we got that out of the way. Right, so since our last chat, Bitcoin's had a nice sell-off. Obviously, didn't reach that magical 100k round number that everyone wanted. I explained this in last week's video. Not saying it's definitely going to crash. Obviously, this was one of the ideas you saw. But obviously, 100k, massive psychological number. Anyone that follows me will know that we had the largest of sell walls up here for take profits mainly. Obviously, everyone's been waiting years and years and years for 100k. And, you know, a lot of influencer labs, especially the kids out there in this space, all told you that it was going to go straight through 100k and then carry on going up and then whatever made up number they've got. But obviously the reality is to get through that 100k sell wall takes a significant amount of volume. And let's be realistic. Who wants to be the person that says, I bought 100k Bitcoin? You know, do you want to be the one that buys all-time highs looking for a swing position? It's just not likely going to happen. So obviously this is what we were looking at obviously on last week's public YouTube video. Now if I just bring back that same anchored VWAP, which obviously if you paid attention, I was talking about this, not anchored VWAP, sorry, this anchored volume profile, should I say. Get rid of this, and we'll do development park, and I was talking about this in last week's video. You know, this has been effectively your cheat code the whole time. The whole time. Every time prices come into this point of control, it's had a really good reaction. Came into this point of control, good reaction. Point of control, reaction. Point of control, reaction. Point of control, reaction. And what did we do since that sell-off? We came back into that point of control and we had a really nice reaction. So, you know, it's a 6% bounce to the upside. You know, six and a bit grand. It's understanding what tools work and what tools don't work. You know, a lot of these influencers will try to show you made up paid indicators and all this crap that's so simple and yet not very effective at spotting genuine support and resistance levels when you could just use a built-in tool like the volume profile. Built into TradingView. Use that. There you go. So you caught that. So obviously that's what we're talking about on last week. Now, we also had a public live stream, public altcoin live stream in the Discord. We announced this last week on last Friday. And during this, I actually told you what the top level is most likely to be. It's very hard to see it on there. If you follow it on Twitter, you can actually see this. But effectively, if we zoom over to the Coinbase chart, because that's what I was watching, this was the level that we gave in the group. 99,795. What did we hit? 99,795. Then we rejected. So if you were following us along on Friday night on that public altcoin stream, then you'd have seen this. And for me, once we started to reject and break some structure, I got in a short trade. It was a lovely head short trade that brought us down a lot lower. Okay, so this is what you get. And obviously that was a public live stream. That wasn't one for the members. It was public. So you saw that in real time. The full live stream is up on our main Twitter account, by the way. Links down in the description below. Now, that's following on to the same public altcoin stream where we actually had a bit of a banger. Again, that full stream is live, so you're more than welcome to view this, learn from it. You had me and one of the other coaches, Cake, talking through various altcoins live in real time, and some setups was taken on stream, and obviously we had some phenomenal results on that. So yeah, obviously get into that free Discord, links down in the description below. Don't miss out on the next public live stream that we do. You know, we might even throw in a special Black Friday one this week. Keep your eyes peeled. Now, speaking of Black Friday, before I get into the rest of the tier, what I'm looking at next, I'm going to do the quick announcements. First and foremost, if I can get the right screen on. Quick Shill, our partners over at BloFin, are still running our offer for our members, which is 20% off trading fees. So it makes no difference if you are on the lowest tier of volume trading or you are within the VIP tiers. You will get 20% off your trading fees if you use this link. Okay, yes, it's an affiliate link. Yes, I get a kickback. I'm very open and transparent about that. Okay, so links down below. Now, the other announcement really quickly is it's the last few days of our Black Friday sale. So if you want access on our multi-month subscriptions, so the 12-month, the 6-month, or the 3-month, you can get 50% off these prices. Now, that Black Friday offer ends on Cyber Monday at midday. So if you want to take advantage of that, come over to the website. Links down below. Click on one of these plans and at checkout use code BF24, Black Friday 24, and you get 12 months off these subscriptions. Okay, and obviously you get access to not only all the educational content, but you get access to my daily trading plans, Cake's daily trading plans, my full course, Cake's course, and everything else. Also the private Discord community where everyone else is in the same boat as you and learning. Okay, right. Now that I've got that out of the way, let's get back to Bitcoin. So this week's been really profitable. Okay, really profitable. So just for you guys to learn through this, these were my detailed Monday plans that I give to the team. Annoyingly, my stream didn't record properly, so I followed this up with some notes. And you can see on here, this is what I was looking at. Full description and obviously annotated on the chart as well. This is what I give to the guys every single day, Monday to Friday. I talk through my personal trading plans. These aren't signals. These are where I'm looking to do business. Okay. And as you can see from this was one of the ideas. So obviously on Monday morning, I'm streaming with the guys. In fact, actually we're around here. We came up into this first zone and you can see here my annotations on this. Both red boxes have the potential for a flat or a zigzag to the downside. Now, if you don't understand Elliott Wave, that probably makes no sense to you. But this is what I was looking at here. Effectively, we had 5 waves down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bit of an expanding diag. Here you go. There's either your wave 1 or your wave A. Then we had 3 waves moves back up. Came into the sweet spot, had a really nice rejection from the daily level. And as I said on that stream, I've actually taken a short on that stream. And if it starts to break down further and break some more structure, it was a very aggressive short, by the way, then I would look to add in, which then I did. And then we trailed that down. Where did we trail it down to? It's that same area, that same point of control. Been looking at that for ages. Now, within that, you did have the option for a scalp. This is one of the scalp levels. You'll see that from the screenshot. We had a scalp level here at best intraday. Obviously, it hit the scalp level, had a really nice bounce to the upside. I personally didn't play this one, but you had a nice 2% rise to the upside. You can see here below, then we have the intraday / swing zone down at the bottom. And obviously, from that, we came down into that point of control, into the macro 236 Fibonacci. And then we got obviously a really nice bounce to the upside last night. Okay, so this is what happens when you understand. So obviously you've got to know what each level can mean. So this level here, I knew most likely that'd be a scalp or an intraday. This one here has the potential for a bit of a swing trade because basing it on a higher time frame Elliott Wave count. Okay, this one down here has the potential for an intraday or a swing trade because this one can continue rocking it up from here. Okay, so it's understanding what level means what, and this is what I give on my daily plans. I explain why each one of these happens, okay, and what's most likely to happen. Am I wrong? Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong loads, okay? But even when I'm wrong, you can still make profit. And that's the thing. It's about understanding this. You know, I've been doing this for nearly a decade now. Okay, and then that's running in, obviously, then to last night. Talking through the guys, I was looking to add back into my short from up here. I still had a little bit left of this running, and obviously I'm talking through the guys. We were at a 1-to-1. We had an internal golden pocket down here, and then I'm starting to get interested now because we've got a golden pocket and some single prints above us. What do I mean by that? Let's zoom onto this chart. On Monday, the drop down created some single prints here. We came back up into the single prints, filled the single prints, then we rejected within the algo pocket. So it's a short that I was looking for, and for me, that was a nice opportunity to add back into my short. And obviously I'm updating the guys that I've added back in. Through the night, we came down in a 3-wave move, locked in some profits, stops to entry, happy days. There you go. Right, now, that's out of the way. What am I looking for next? What am I looking for next? Well, let's be honest about this. Your 2 most important levels on the chart right now are going to be 100k, because it's the big psychological number, and let's bring this back. And remove developing, put it onto this, there we go. Right. Where's the most important levels? Well, first and foremost, if this continues up, okay, we still have a bit of a sticky spot here. You can see here on the volume profile, we've got a high volume node here. This lines up nicely with the weekly open. So if we come up to the weekly open and we get a nice little rejection here and we start to break some market structure, then yes, there might be a short opportunity for me. If we get no reaction there, then realistically, I'll be looking for higher prices. Now, higher prices, does that mean it's going to go straight through 100k? Probably not, because there is a huge take profit wall still there. So if we do come up here, what happens? This is the big question. Do we start to consolidate underneath and keep tapping at that big sell wall? Then eventually might break through. Yeah, great, cool, that's great. But I wouldn't be longing there. Why would you be longing there? Okay, your opportunity is to long, looking for lower prices or getting in already. But if we come up here and then start to reject and we still can't break that 100k and then start to lose some market structure, well, great, cool, I've got another short opportunity. Okay, effectively, all I'm looking at right now is this is just one range. And then underneath, you've got another range. Quite simple. I'll look to short the highs if a short setup is presented, and I'll look to long the lows if a long setup is presented. If they're not presented, I won't be trading them. It's as simple as that. Okay, now, if it doesn't come up from here and it starts to roll over and we start to lose these lows here from Tuesday, then quite frankly, I'll be looking for lower prices. Now, realistically, take a guess where I'm going to be looking. Oh, I'm going to be looking down here towards this value area low, aren't I? This is still the volume profile of this uptrend. Okay, so for now, this trend is still intact. It's showing a little bit of weakness on early time frame, on lower time frames, but on high time frame, it's still in an uptrend. So I'm not overall bearish. I will get bearish if we start dropping back down below 69k. But for now, we're still in an uptrend. So therefore, I will trade the range until it breaks. Eventually, one side will give way, whether it's that side or that side. We don't know, so we don't have a crystal ball. I'd love to be able to tell you that, but I can't, like nobody else can. Okay, so obviously if we do start to lose this, then what happens down here? Big question. Do we get a nice bounce? Change the market structure locally? Give me a long trigger? Great, I'll look for that long. Play it back up towards the point of control. What happens here? Does it reject? Maybe a short trigger. Or does it get above and start going up? Again, we have to wait and see. We've got to see this in real time. This isn't a case of I'm setting limit orders down there and hoping for the best. Just like this one. I want to see price come into my zone. And if it comes into my zone, does it then give me my entry trigger? That's what I want to know. Okay, this is what it's to be a true trader. Okay, know where you want to do business. And if price comes into your area where you want to do business, does it give you a trigger? If it does, great, take it. If it doesn't, sit back, wait patiently. That's what you do. If it starts coming lower than this, then realistically, you're looking at the volume, but it's very patchy down here. I just want to make that very clear. But obviously, if you want the exact levels and the more detailed approach, then obviously come join us. Right, hopefully you've learned something today. If you have, do me a favour, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Don't forget the Black Friday deals runs out on Cyber Monday at midday UTC. That's my time. Okay. And until next time, gang, as you were. Bye-bye.